Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
if you type A and say enter, you will get an error like this: A is not defined.
Correct. Correct.
But if you say A is equal to 25,
A equal to 25. Okay, no error.
no error, and then you type A and say enter.
And type A again, enter.
Mhm,
25.
mhm.
Oh, okay. So A
So
become 25.
A became A got a value of 25.
Yes.
Okay, but we directly assigned a value for A 25. But if you want an user value to be given, which means
Mm.
you have written like a program where every time you want a new value to be entered, you
Mm-hmm.
can type with the keyword called as input.
Mm.
In this case, value
Mm.
value is a variable. You are
Yeah.
asking an user input, and you are giving a label called as enter the value. Now if
Okay.
you try to press enter, it will give you that label saying that enter a value. I put a value 85, and when I try to type value,
Mm-hmm.
I will see 85.
85. Mm. Okay.
Can you try that?
Okay. Let me value equal to input, right? Open bracket.
Mhm.
Then is it comma? Oh yeah. Enter the value
Mhm.
and then close bracket and then enter. Enter the value and then I put
Mhm.
85
Mhm.
0 value 85. Yes. Enter the value 85 and when I type value it's
Mhm.
85 become 85. Okay. Okay. Enter the value 85. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Now the input the no the value become 85.
Correct.
The value is equal to 85, right?
Mhm. Mhm. Now,
Okay, I
where
get it.
there was no input, but later you made it and it gave the value called 85.
85. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm, okay.
Mhm. 1 second. Okay. Now, if you see 85 is in quotes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Hello? The
Yeah.
number 85 is in quotes because 85
Yeah.
is a data type called as string, which
String.
means there are in Python there are three kinds of data types. One
Okay.
is your string or character, anything which is alphanumeric, which is alphabets or numbers, is your data type called as string. Anything
Mm,
which is a whole number is an integer. Anything which is a whole number with decimal numbers is a float. So I will show you an example. Okay, so
close. What?
if I float.
Float.
Okay, let me show you that example.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I say print Kiran, Kiran here is string. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
because this is alphanumeric. I can write Kiran 25, Kiran 45, whatever I want within the quotes. The same thing if I say print and I
Okay.
say 23, now 23 is an integer. This is an integer
Yeah.
value.
Yeah.
Now print open bracket 25.25, this is a float. It has a decimal, right?
Yeah.
25.25 is a decimal point.
Journal.
So it is the float. FLO80.
Mm. Mhm. Okay.
Okay. Now let us try to see if
Oh.
we have to force the end user to enter a value which is either an integer or a float. Previously, if you see here, I just said value and I say is equal to input and enter the value. So
Mm.
whatever he put,
Okay.
he could have Kiran, he could have put 85. It came into a string data type. Correct?
Mhm. Correct.
Now, if you want the user to enter as a number, then you will
Mm.
have to say value is equal
Mm.
to
Value.
int, which is your
Mm.
integer type,
Right.
input of
Mm. Good.
enter a number. Now, here, if you see here, there are, let me
Number.
show you.
Okay.
Okay.
What's
Now, this is the, in this case, this
mm.
is the variable. Okay, value is the variable. You are asking an user
Okay.
to put an integer value as an
Mm-hmm.
input and enter the number is the label. Now, if I press enter,
Mm. Okay. Press enter. Enter
I
a
put
number. Oh.
if I put some other thing, let me put alphanumeric numbers, not number but some
Mm.
characters. Okay, see
Uh,
what is the error it says. It says invalid literal for integer with base 10. The same thing, if I put a number, it did not give me the error. And now, if I say value, I see 65.
okay.
Okay, did you try all the three?
Yeah, I'm doing it now, but enter number. Okay. 65. Number. Okay. And then value
Mhm, mhm.
65. Yes. Okay. I tried it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this was what we did for integer.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, if you try to put value is equal to float of input and enter a number, and if you close this bracket,
Mm-hmm.
if you enter 875, if you see the
Error.
value, you see 875.0 because
Oh,
the number what you entered, it took it as float. Here,
okay.
whatever you put the value, it was showing 65. Here, though you put 875, it is showing 875.0
0.
because it is a decimal point. And the same
Oh,
thing, if I
mm,
will show you one
so
more thing.
float for decimal point, yeah?
Float?
Float is for decimal. Is that what you're trying to
Yes,
say?
float is for decimal. Yes.
Okay.
And now if you say 885.5658, and if you see value, it will have that value, float value.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But if you try this particular thing and try to give a full decimal number, it will not take. Where I will define as int integer, and I say, see this,
One,
because it was an
one,
integer. When I tried to give a float, it gave me the error.
1.2. Okay, let me try. Value. Okay. And then enter float input. Okay, and then you put 7878 in integer. Okay, integer, yeah. If you go back to integer, and then you enter, you put 787.87778. Yeah, error because it's not a decimal number. Sorry,
Correct.
because it's not. Yeah, it's
It's
not a
not a
decimal number, is
float.
it?
It's not a float. It's an integer.
Is an integer. Okay, what actually differentiate this float integer? I still don't get it. The float is
Oh,
for decimal, is that?
float is for decimal. Integer is for whole number.
For whole number. Yeah,
Yes. In
but
this
when
case, 65 was the number. It was not a decimal number, right?
at 75 or 65, yes,
875. Yes.
yes, 65 is not decimal, it's a number.
Correct.
Yeah, float. So when you put integer number decimal, so if you put, okay, so let me paste. If you put integer int input enter a number, you put the number before, right? So you put you have to put number, not decimal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, okay. Mm, integer. Okay. For even number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For decimal number. Float is for decimal number.
Correct.
Okay. Right. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Now, this was on variables. Now, let's try to do something where we will write a small program. So, what you do
Mm-hmm.
in this, try to go here on the top file,
Okay. Fine.
drop down, you get new file,
I got new file. Yep.
click on new file.
Yes.
Now, type this particular 4 lines, 5 lines of code from here to here.
Oh, in the untitled, yeah. In the
Yeah, in untitled, yes.
okay. X equal integer int and then input input brackets again. Please enter first number. Please enter number. Okay, 2 times. Okay, 2 times. That's X. Okay. Then space this one become y, press enter, input second number. Second number. Then press enter for third, second, third number. And then is there double space, a double enter before go to the middle one, print maximum number is, or just
Not
one time
necessarily,
enter?
even one time enter is sufficient.
Okay. Print open bracket. What's that? Maximum number is maximum. Oh, sorry. Maximum number is print max x y z. Print max x y z double bracket. Okay, input last one open brackets. Please press enter to exit. Please press enter to exit. Okay.
Okay.
So
Now, what we will do is, let me try to do that. Now you have this program. Go to again file and save as.
The one that I type, yeah?
No, after you typed, you go to file on the top.
Yeah.
You have save as. Okay. Go to save as. It will show you Python 38, 32 or something, right? For you.
Correct. Yeah. 38, 32.
Don't save there. Go and create some other folder in your C colon or somewhere else on the desktop. Don't save it here.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I create.
Now
So
I will
new
save it on desktop.
Oh, what is the name in the desktop? Should I put?
You put first program.
First program, yeah?
Yeah, any name you can give. Being the first program, I just told you to put the first program.
First program. Okay, Python first program. Okay, and then this one.
Press enter.
First program. And then enter. Save. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now,
yeah.
Before running this program, we will understand what is this program and then we will run it. Okay. So, previously what all we did was we did under a shell, which means only single command can be executed. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is a program where you can execute multiple lines of code. Okay. Now, if you see x is equal to integer, whatever we wrote previously, value is equal to integer, we said, right? Previously, integer of input. So we are defining three variables now: x variable, y variable, and z variable. Okay.
Z variable, correct.
Yes. Now, after that, we are trying to print maximum number is. This is the label. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we are printing using the function max. You remember the other day we said built-in underscore. We got so many functions. POW was one of the function. I will show you. So that day, if you say dir open bracket double underscore builtins double underscore
Beauty.
dir double underscore bultins double underscore this. What am I doing?
Yeah.
dir double underscore bultins double underscore close bracket. We got this right. Here, if you see, there is a
Uh-huh.
function called as max. Where is max? Okay.
Max. Yes. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is the function which we are using here.
Ah, okay. All right.
Okay. Now,
So it means, sorry. Yeah, continue.
what it will do, if you go to run on the top,
Uh-huh. Run. Yes.
drop down. You something
Drop
have called
down.
as run module F5.
Run mode. Yes. Run module. Yes.
Click on that.
I click on that. Run module. Please
So
enter
you
first
get
number.
here, right?
Yes.
Enter
Correct.
any number,
Okay. 6.
then enter.
Enter. Okay. And then third. 9.